Hi everyone, and welcome back to Barker-Stargazer's YouTube channel, mainly focusing on crochet, and that's what we're doing again today. However, this is not the video I had planned. The video I had planned is nowhere near done. Not because of a time thing, because of a yarn thing. As you'll see next week, I'm pretty sure I've emptied my local town of all yarn. So I needed a quick video to do for you guys this week, and I was scrolling through Pinterest to see what there was. Dived into my AI to reality board. Lots of bunnies are up there now for Easter, and I thought, well, why don't I just do a simple little bunny? I'll put the pattern up here for you guys, and you can go through and do an AI to reality with me. So what you're going to need is two 100-gram balls of yarn in two different colours. You're going to have a main colour for your rabbit's body and a second cheerful colour for the rabbit's top, jumper, dress, whatever it is. And the Okay, let's look at the image I've got drawn here. I've got a few arrows on it showing me which direction I'll be working the pieces. We are going to break this rabbit pattern down into several different pattern pieces. We're going to have a pattern for the ear, pattern for the head, pattern for the cheek detail, pattern for the arms, pattern for the body, pattern for the feet. So that's 6 pattern pieces in total, and obviously the arms, ears and feet will need to be done twice. As for instructions, I will mainly be talking in UK terms, but on the side of the screen here you will see UK instructions above the dash line and US instructions below the dash line. Complicated stitches, don't really think there are any here. I'm going to leave colour changes up to you guys. Do a colour change however you wish to. There is an entire row with a colour change that I will explain when we get to it, but don't worry, it's not crucial. If you don't understand it, skip it and I'll show you how to skip it. If I say increase, it simply means put 2 stitches into 1 stitch space, increasing your stitch count on that row. If I say decrease, you are taking the next 2 stitches and crocheting them together into a decrease stitch. Now how I do mine is I work in the front loop only of the 2 stitches I'm decreasing and work those together. This pattern does not require a certain type of decrease stitch, so use whatever you are comfortable with. Okay, we are going to start with the head. Our head is going to work from the base of the head upwards. Pattern starts with a magic circle. If you have problems making a magic circle, simply chain 2 and put all of your stitches from round 1 into the second stitch from your hook. Round 1 is 8 double crochet. Round 2 is 8 increases, taking your stitch count to 16 stitches. Round 3 is 16 increases, taking your stitch count up to 32. Round 4 is 32 double crochet around, keeping your stitch count at 32. Round 5, you're going to do 7 double crochet followed by an increase. This is a pattern you need to repeat 4 times, taking your stitch count up to 36. Round 6, need to first work 5 double crochet followed by an increase. This pattern needs to be repeated 6 times, taking your stitch count for this round up to 42 stitches. Round 7, 3 double crochet followed by an increase, followed by 3 double crochet. This pattern is repeated 6 times, taking your stitch count up to 48. Rounds 8 and 9 are 48 double crochet around. Round 10, 3 double crochet followed by a decrease, followed by 3 double crochet. This is a pattern that needs to be repeated 6 times. This takes your stitch count back down to 42. Round 11 is simply 42 double crochet all the way around. Round 12, 5 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern needs to be repeated 6 times, taking your stitch count down to 36 stitches. Round 13 is 36 stitches all around. Round 14 is 2 double crochet followed by a decrease, followed by 2 double crochet. This pattern needs to be repeated 6 times, taking your stitch count down to 30. Round 15 is 30 double crochet around. Round 16 is 3 double crochet followed by a decrease. This is repeated 6 times, taking your stitch count down to 24. Round 17 is 2 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is repeated 6 times, taking your stitch count down to 18. Round 18, 1 double crochet followed by a decrease. This is done 6 times, taking your stitch count down to 12. Take this opportunity to fix your toy eyes, if you're using them, between rows 8 and 9 of the pattern, leaving 8 stitches in between them. Stuff your head and then move on to round 19. Round 19 is 6 decreases, taking your stitch count down to 6 stitches. Okay, onto the ears. Obviously we're going to be making 2 of these, and as you can see from my image, we are going to be using 2 separate colours. I'm going to leave how you choose to colour change up to you. When I say main colour, I am referring to the colour you are using for the outside of the rabbit's ear. When I say second colour, I'm referring to the colour you're using for the inside of the rabbit's ear. We're starting with a magic circle. Place 5 double crochet into the magic circle. That's round 1. Round 2, you're going to do an increase followed by 1 double crochet. Repeat this pattern twice and follow with 1 more increase. This takes your stitch count up to 8. Round 3, 1 double crochet. Now colour change into your secondary colour. 1 double crochet. Colour change back to your main colour and do 6 double crochet. Your stitch count should still be 8 at the end of this round. Round 4, 1 double crochet, colour change into your secondary colour, 2 double crochet, colour change back to your main colour, an increase followed by 3 double crochet, another increase, taking your stitch count to 10. Round 5, 1 double crochet, colour change to your secondary colour, 2 double crochet, colour change back to your main colour, 7 double crochet. Your stitch count for round 5 will be 10 stitches, the same as the previous round. Round 6, 1 double crochet, colour change to your secondary colour, 3 double crochet, colour change back to your main colour, increase, 4 double crochet, and a final increase, taking your stitch count to 12. Round 7, 1 double crochet, colour change into your secondary colour, 3 double crochet, colour change back into your main colour, increase, 6 double crochet, increase, taking your stitch count to 14. Round 8, 1 double crochet, followed by a colour change into your secondary colour, 1 double crochet, an increase, 1 double crochet, colour change back into your main colour, 3 double crochet followed by an increase, repeat this once more, and finish the round with 2 double crochet, taking your stitch count for round 8 up to 17. Rounds 9 through 13 are all the same. They are 1 double crochet followed by a colour change into your secondary colour, 4 double crochet, colour change back into your main colour, followed by 12 double crochet. When you tie off your threads, please leave long tails of both colours. Cheeks, make 2. They're really simple. It's a magic circle with 6 double crochet in, fasten it off, leave a long tail, stitch into the face. I stitched mine below the level of the eye and slightly to the outside of the face. Arms. You'll need to make 2 of these. They start with a magic circle. Round 1 is 4 double crochet. Round 2 is an increase done 4 times, taking your stitch count up to 8. Round 3 is 1 double crochet followed by an increase. This is done 4 times, taking your stitch count to 12. Rounds 4 and 5 are 12 double crochet around. Round 6 is 1 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is repeated 4 times, taking the stitch count back down to 8. Rounds 7 through 14 are 8 double crochets each. Fasten off your yarn at the end of round 14. You do not need to leave a long tail for the arms. Onto the feet. Obviously we'll need 2 of these. We're going to start with a magic circle, and round 1 is 5 double crochet into said circle. Round 2 is 5 increases, taking your stitch count up to 10. Round 3 is 1 double crochet followed by an increase. This pattern is repeated 5 times, taking our stitch count to 15. Rounds 4 and 5 are 15 double crochets around. Round 6 is 1 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is repeated 5 times, taking our stitch count back down to 10. Rounds 7 and 8 our 10 double crochet around. Round 9, which is our final round for our feet, is simply a decrease repeated 5 times, taking our stitch count down to 5. Stuff the feet and claws, leaving a long tail to sew onto the body. The body starts exactly the same as the head, and the first 4 rounds are the same. Each stitch of round 5 is a colour change stitch. Now, if you don't want to do this, it's absolutely fine. Simply do round 5 in your main colour and start round 6 in your secondary colour. If you do wish to try this colour change method, how you do it is you start with your main colour on your hook, insert into the next stitch, yarn over with your main colour and pull through. Now switch to your secondary colour, yarn over the hook and pull through all of the stitches on your hook. Now repeat this for every stitch around. Now, as round 5 is a repeating pattern of 7 double crochet followed by an increase, the increase is a little tricky to do on a colour change stitch done this way. You can do it by placing your first stitch of your increase in the back loops only, and the second stitch of your increase in the front loop only of your stitches. Again, round 5 is a pattern of 7 double crochet followed by an increase. This is repeated 4 times, taking the stitch count to 36. So round 6, back loops only. You are repeating this pattern 6 times. The pattern is 5 double crochet followed by an increase. This takes our stitch count to 42. Rounds 7 and 9 are simply 42 double crochet all the way around. Round 10 is also 42 double crochet all the way around, but this one is done in the front loops only. Round 11 is 5 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is repeated 6 times, taking our stitch count back down to 36. Rounds 12 and 13 are 36 double crochet all the way around. Round 14 is 4 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is repeated 6 times, taking our stitch count back down to 30. Rounds 15 and 16 are 30 double crochet all around. Round 17 is 3 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is done 6 times, taking our stitch count down to 24. Round 18 is 24 double crochet all the way around. Round 19 is 2 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is repeated 6 times, taking our stitch count down to 18. Round 20 is 18 double crochet all the way around. However, you will be joining the arms of your rabbit in on this round. Make sure to put your double crochets through both layers of the rabbit's arms and the layer of the rabbit's body to secure them in. Put as many double crochets through the arm as you feel necessary. I did 3 for each arm. Round 21. 1 double crochet followed by a decrease. This pattern is repeated 6 times, taking our stitch count down to 12. Also take this opportunity to stuff your rabbit's body. Our final row for the body is row 22, where we do 6 decreases and close. Time to add those feet now. Let's make a pom-pom for our bunny's butt. I've done my pom-pom here by simply wrapping yarn around my fingers, tying off in the middle and giving it a little bit of a trim. Oh, you got to admit, she's a little cutie, isn't she? I definitely think she's turned out a bit longer and thinner than the original image. Very happy with how the heart nose turned out with this as well, and the little smile. I'm sorry there wasn't much footage on that. I don't know what happened to it. Alright guys, I will see you next week, hopefully with the video that should have been this week all finished. Bye YouTube.